Welcome! Time for a video away from the dock and out on the water. This was our first 4-night trip between Anchorages, Dunedin, Clearwater, and Belleair Bluffs. This was also the first time taking our shepherds, Tiki and Kona. Last time out, we didn't bring the dogs with us, and it was just an overnighter. So this time, it gave us some new challenges. Is that the right word? Experiences. New experiences. This would be the first time taking the sailboat under some bridges. First time calling in over the radio to open a bridge. I want to reference flock of seagulls here, but these aren't seagulls. Anyway, this is the trip that some of our intro video came from. So stick around if you want to see how things went down as we got used to making the boat home for a few days. Hey ladies, it's been a while. It's Sunday, November 7th. Ladies, I'm talking to you guys. I'm not talking to anybody else, just you guys. November 7th, 2021. We're getting ready for our trip next week. Working on the dinghy again. Patches is getting a couple more patches. I had the rub rail that was coming off in a couple places, and the one of the patches was leaking a little bit. Had to start the two-stroke, wouldn't start. Started but wouldn't run, wouldn't idle, so I probably have to take the carburetor apart again. We'll see if we can get that running. Meanwhile, Danielle is looking up dinghies.
No, I'm looking at motors now.
Hello?
Hello. Alright,
Where have you guys been?
we're starting our trip. Sunday, November 14th, 2021. Grandma's birthday.
And Marlon.
And Marlon too, you're right.
You.
She is too. So we're gonna start our week-long or 5-day or 4-day or 3-day trip, however long it takes.
Week.
Just leaving our canal right now. You guys feeling good?
Yeah. I'm cold. I'm gonna go get my jacket on.
That's a good idea.
And then once I'm actually. And puppy. Once I'm actually. Marley, that is not how you use that. Put it on her collar if you want to put a leash on her.
It was a little Florida chilly, as it was going to get down into the 40s a couple of the nights. And the water temp was about 65 degrees.
Go nap.
So it was flat as could be when we left, and probably about 60 degrees. It was beautiful out.
Yeah.
Are you comfy?
Yeah.
Cool. What you think, Kona?
She's like.
Plans to head to Clearwater and probably go out and around as much as we need to go through a bridge at some point and go intercoastal under Dunedin Causeway. We're going to try to go out and around and actually sail to Sand Key area. So we'll come in Clearwater Pass, 4 hours maybe, I'm guessing. We'll be there at low tide. And another for the record, 30 minutes takes us to get from the dock to the last marker.
Oh, no, get down.
Kona, what are you doing? Now, our male shepherd Tiki was a little more unsure about the boat on this first trip. It took some coaxing to get him to jump in the dinghy. He acclimated all right the next couple of trips, though, and now he just jumps right in. We headed out a few miles and actually had some 4-footers within a few hours, which would break everybody in a little bit, but it also gave us some wind to do some sailing.
Unfortunately, some of our GoPro footage disappeared during this trip, so there will be some gaps here.
So we're kind of passing through Dunedin Reef right now, and this is the first time I've actually even seen the sonar pop up.
I'm really just looking forward to coming back and dropping some lines in the water while everybody else just wonders why there's a sailboat sitting on the reef.
Alright, we're about to make it into Clearwater Pass. It took longer than I thought. I thought it was going to take us 4 hours, but that's just mapping it on Google, so we kind of went out and around and spent a little time sailing a little bit first, so it's going to take us 6 hours to get here instead of 4. So we're getting close. We'll be going under the Sand Key Bridge shortly. How was your day?
Good.
What'd you do?
We got seasick a little bit.
Yeah. You gonna do a little sleeping?
Yeah, I was sleeping the whole time.
Well, you got lucky.
Well, our dog got seasick. Kona. No,
So Kona threw up and
now she just
took it out in the back.
She dumped a bunch of stuff down and then she took a doo-doo.
Yeah. What I'd like to know is if this first channel marker coming in the Clearwater is where the tripod used to be, where everybody caught bait. So I was wondering if it was in the same spot. I got a picture of it one morning with the sun right in the middle of the tripod. I'll have to find it.
Look how easy that was. I found it. This was from about 9 years ago when Claude and I went fishing one morning.
What kind of surfing waves coming in? I know you probably can't really see it because waves never do justice on camera. There's Sand Key right there. Sand Key Beach. What'd you find? Cool. So it's been a while since we've been through here, since we had our other boat, but I don't remember that building right there. They tore down this building a long time ago, and it's kind of just been a big sand area. We're getting close to going under the Sand Key Bridge, and we're probably going to go through the Memorial Bridge, head north a little bit and try to anchor over there. If that doesn't work, then we might go down here a little south toward One Tree Island.
You can see here there's about 74 feet of clearance between the water line and the bridge. Our mast height over water should be about 54 feet, so this gives us about 20 feet of clearance here. Doesn't seem like it though when you're staring straight up at it when you're right underneath of it.
Dad, look at this boat right there. That huge one that's gray.
We decided instead of anchoring in Clearwater, where there would be a little more boat traffic, that we'd turn around and head a little further south.
Hey, Dad, there's a shark coming towards us. The shark's following you.
What shark?
What? Over here.
They're saying America. They even got a flag.
Yeah.
We made our way to a little cove by the Belleair boat ramp where we used to launch our old boat. This seems to be one of our go-to places starting out. It's an easy dinghy ride to the ramp where we can throw away our trash, visit the bait shop store, and let the dogs do their thing.
Coleman butane burner's doing pretty good. Looks pretty.
Diggy, what are you doing?
Good morning.
Come here.
You sleep good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. How'd you sleep, Mom?
Good.
Good. How'd you sleep, Maisie? Good. Our anchor alarm only went off once because I had it set like 30 feet to the edge, and it only went off because we swung out once the tide changed, so our anchor held.
We ate some breakfast, dinghied the dogs in to do their business, and got ready to move the boat a little closer to one of the nearby islands.
So we're in Dunedin. We're right across.
Everything.
I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm talking too.
Well, you're on video. Talking. All right, you tell everybody where we're at. What are we doing?
I don't know
Where we're at? Over there. Look, Dunedin Marina is right there. Over there, where that colorful boat. Man, you guys just get it.
Because I can't go to the irons and go drive the dinghy.
The island!
The islands.
I want to go to the island.
All right, it seemed like it might be a little shallow over here because on the map it says like 3.94 feet at low tide. And I got 5.5 feet right now under the hull. So another couple 2.5 feet to the bottom of the keel. So we got 3 feet under the keel right now. At low tide, it's not going to drop 3 feet from where we're at right now. So it should be fine.
I'm dying because I can't go to the island and go on the treehouse.
Oh, the treehouse. That's right.
There's a tree house in there.
So after staying the last night in Dunedin, we headed up to open our first bridge. There was a couple of nerves calling in, making sure to say the right thing, making sure to time it right, and all that. But the bridge tender was polite, and I realized it really wasn't that big of a deal. Unfortunately, due to the awesome reliabilities GoPros seem to have, we lost the footage from all of this until after we were already through.
Hello, what are we doing today?
I have no idea.
The bridge is closing!
Bridge is closing!
The world is coming back together. What?
So overall, successful 4-night trip. No real hiccups, no getting stuck, no hitting anything, and everybody had a good time. Well, stay tuned for the next video where it's time to get rid of Patches, our inflatable dinghy, and get rid of the 5-horse 2-stroke. We've got too much weight for the 5 of us and the dogs for this little old thing. Time for a bigger fiberglass bottom inflatable rib and a 4-stroke with a little more power. Alright y'all, if you enjoyed the video and haven't hit the subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it if you did. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I'll show you what I mean. What are you doing?
Me muero porque no puedo conducir el bote. I'm dying because I can't drive the dinghy.